Hey, stay here with me. I know why you're here. You're looking for something to end this pain. Fast. And I understand. Because it hurts too much to wait, right? But I need to tell you a truth. Quick healing doesn't last long. Deep healing takes a little longer. In the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you on a journey that's not fast, but it's real. It's not easy, but it's transformative. If you want temporary relief, there are 3-minute videos out there. But if you want to heal for real, if you want this pain to stop coming back every week, then give me this time. And I promise you, you're going to leave here different. Take a deep breath, put on your headphones, and let's go. I was there. I was present when rejection started inside you. Maybe you don't remember the exact moment. Maybe for you, it was something gradual that built up slowly without you realizing it. But I was there. I saw the moment, the day, the hour, when rejection stopped being something that happened to you and became something that lives inside you. It was that moment when someone you loved chose someone else, when you weren't picked, when you were left behind. Or it was that moment when your parent looked at you with disappointment, when you realized you weren't what they wanted, when you understood you weren't enough as you were. Or it was that moment when your friends laughed at you, when they excluded you, when they made you feel like you didn't belong. That was the moment. That's when rejection planted its first seed inside you. And since then, it's grown, it's spread, it's colored everything you see, every relationship, every opportunity, every moment where you could be chosen. Breathe slowly with me now, really slow. Inhale, let the air out, gently. If you felt something hearing these words, leave a like right now. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because I have so much more to speak to your soul in the coming days. I saw what came after that initial moment. I saw how rejection became your filter for everything. When someone got close, you waited for the rejection. You looked for signs. You prepared yourself for the inevitable moment when they'd leave. When someone complimented you, you didn't believe it. Because how could they see value when rejection taught you that you don't have any? When opportunities came, you didn't take them. Because why try when you already know how it ends? With rejection, with disappointment, with being left behind. I saw how you started rejecting yourself before others could do it. You pushed people away first. You left before they could leave you. You rejected opportunities before they could reject you. Because if you reject first, you control the pain. You choose the timing. You're not caught off guard. I saw how you built walls so high that no one could reach you. Not to hurt you, but also not to love you. Because love means risk. Love means being seen. Love means being vulnerable to rejection again. And that terrified you more than loneliness. Rejection told you, you're not enough. And you believed it. Rejection told you, everyone will leave eventually, and you internalized it. Rejection told you, it's safer to be alone than to risk being rejected again. And you lived accordingly. But let me tell you something you need to hear. That moment when rejection started inside you wasn't the moment that defined your worth. It was the moment you believed a lie about your worth. And beliefs can be changed. You're not someone who gets rejected. You're someone who was rejected once or twice or many times, and who internalized that rejection as identity. But rejection isn't who you are. It's something that happened to you. And what happened to you doesn't have to determine what happens next. I know it's hard to believe right now, after all the times you've been rejected, after all the proof rejection has given you that you're right to protect yourself. But you're not protecting yourself anymore. You're imprisoning yourself. You're living in a cage you built from rejection, and you've been there so long, you forgot you hold the key. That moment when rejection started inside you, I was there, watching, holding you while you broke, collecting every piece of your heart while you wondered if you'd ever be chosen. And I'm here now, still holding those pieces, still believing in your worth, still seeing what rejection tried to hide from you. You are not the rejection you experienced. You are not defined by who didn't choose you. You are not limited by who walked away. You are more than that moment, more than that pattern, more than that belief. Breathe with me again now. Slow. Let it all go. Share this message with someone who also needs to hear this. Sometimes, one word at the right time can help someone see that rejection doesn't define them. Now let me show you what really happened in that moment when rejection started inside you. In that moment, you weren't proven unworthy. You experienced pain that made you believe you were unworthy. There's a huge difference. Rejection happened. That's real. Someone didn't choose you. Someone left. Someone hurt you. But that rejection didn't reveal your value. It revealed their choice, their capacity, their limitations, not yours. That moment when rejection started inside you was the moment a seed was planted, a belief, a story about who you are. But seeds can be removed. Beliefs can be challenged. Stories can be rewritten. If you feel this message touched something deep in you, scroll down a bit. I left a path in the first comment, made with care, to help you walk deeper in this journey of inner healing. Now, let me ask you questions that will help you challenge rejection. The person who rejected you, were they perfect? Did they always make right choices? Did they see clearly? Because you've been treating their rejection like divine judgment, like absolute truth about your worth. But they were human, flawed, limited in their capacity to see and love. Their rejection doesn't define your value. It defines their choice in that moment. Another question. How many times have you rejected something good and later realized you were wrong? You have, right? You've rejected opportunities, people, experiences, and later saw you missed something valuable. So why do you assume everyone who rejected you was right? That they saw clearly? That they knew your full worth? And the last question, who were you before that rejection? Before that moment? Before that belief? Before rejection started inside you? Who were you when you still believed you could be chosen? When you still took risks? When you still opened your heart? That person is still inside you, buried under rejection, but still there. Let me tell you what I saw in that moment. I didn't see someone being revealed as unworthy. I saw someone being wounded unjustly. I didn't see your true value being exposed. I saw a lie being planted. I didn't see the moment you became rejectable. I saw the moment you started believing you were. And I came today to tell you, that moment doesn't have the final word on who you are. Rejection started inside you that day. But today, you can start removing it. Not by pretending it didn't happen, not by minimizing the pain, but by separating what happened from what it means. Rejection happened. But it doesn't mean you're unworthy. Someone didn't choose you, but it doesn't mean you're unchoosable. Someone left, but it doesn't mean everyone will. You can acknowledge the pain and still challenge the belief. You can remember what happened and still choose to live differently. You can carry the scar without letting it define your future. I was there when rejection started inside you, and I'm here now, when it can end. Not the memory, not the pain of what happened, but the belief that it defines you. That belief ends today. If you choose, you are worthy, not because you were never rejected, but because rejection doesn't determine worth. You are lovable, not because everyone chose you, but because your value isn't dependent on who sees it. You belong, not because you were never excluded, but because belonging starts with accepting yourself. That moment when rejection started was painful, was real, was significant. But it's not the end of your story. It's not your identity. It's not your destiny. Today, you can begin to heal what started that day. Today, you can choose to believe differently. I was there, I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. Now breathe again, really slow. Let these words settle inside you. Stay here with me for the next few minutes. This is your moment of silence, healing, and depth. And when you finish listening, tell me in the comments what you felt. I read every word with care. Close your beautiful eyes. Breathe very slow. Air coming in. Gently. And rest. Let your chest open a little more. Breathe slowly. I'm right here with you. And if this message is touching your heart, leave a like, so I know you felt my presence. You're not standing still. You're moving forward. Even if it's slow, I see every step. If you want to keep receiving my guidance, subscribe to the channel Advice from Jesus. I want to stay by your side. Think of someone you love. Sometimes that person needs exactly what you heard here. Send this video to them. One word can change an entire day. Do not fear the path ahead. I am by your side, step by step. When fear speaks loudly, breathe. And remember, my love is greater than any storm. Do not fear the path ahead. I am by your side, step by step. When fear speaks loudly, breathe. And remember, my love is greater than any storm. I see the battle no one else sees. I see the tears you wipe away in silence. But today I tell you, do not give up. Your strength is greater than you imagine, and I am guiding every detail of your path. If this message touched the pain you keep inside, come a little closer. I'm right here with you. Let me hold you. I left in the first comment a path made with care to help you heal, with more calm and more depth, the things that still hurt in the silence of your heart. Stay with me just a little longer. Hold my hand. Turn on the notification bell so that no word I prepare with love fails to reach you. I'm here, always here. And when your heart asks for it, come back. I'll be here on the channel Advice from Jesus with open arms and the greatest love in the universe to hold you. May God protect you and bless you today and always. Until our next meeting.